Good morning. So we're the well, good afternoon, good afternoon. So we are going over today for what we're gonna do the drop in our Facebook group, what I call the dinner and also the twill fabrics. So we are going. I already labeled them. So when we post it in the Facebook group, they would just have the label ABC. And we're going through each fabric because some of you are wondering if they have any stretch. And we're also going to go over some widow fabric. We're going to try to do it super fast so that it's going to be just a pack of information. If you guys do have any question, I might answer after the live and just like on the live comments to talk about things. So for now, without further ado, let's just keep going and welcome in. So what's the difference between a twill fabric and a denim fabric? So denim is a type of twill fabric because the way how it's like weaved together for the fabric, for the most part, you will probably see kind of a like a slanted type of weave on the back of the fabric. Okay, so then is type of twill, but generally if we talk about twill fabric, we talk about a bit more smooth surfacing, while the denim fabric will have like kind of like a jean utility facing. Okay, so that's kind of like the differences. And I believe on my Facebook group, I will list the pricing for the whole piece. So there's a unit price for the whole piece, and then once I have to like cut into them, there will be like a different price. So I prefer to sell them by the piece, and that's why they're gonna be labeled ABC. Okay, so without further ado, let's go. And so this is a black twill. So number 8 gonna be a black twill. Okay, so again, it's kind of have like the denim back facing because denim is a type of twill, and this one does not stretch. And this is a 1 yard and a quarter cut. So 1 yard and a quarter cut. Let's check the width of fabric. So width of fabric folded is 31. So I'm gonna write. So for A, it's a black twill, no stretch. And then WOF, which we call width of fabric, folded 31, so we're gonna call it 62 inches. Okay, so that's how we're gonna go over the pieces. We're gonna go pretty fast, I hope. So let me find a spot where I can put it. Okay, I'm gonna put them on the back. So welcome in, welcome in. We're gonna be going over all the 12 fabrics today. Okay, so this is card number B. Jessica, wait, sorry, I put it kind of far. Hello, hello, welcome in. So if you like fabric, you are at the right place. So if you do DIY and fabric, this is perfect. If not, you can browse and say hi and have a good day too. Okay, so this is a 12 fabric too, and this is design number B. I was just gonna call it B, okay? And this is gonna be a twill fabric. So again, the difference between twill fabric and denim fabric is twill fabric, uh, denim is a type of twill. Okay, so this one is gonna be a little bit of the flaw. So I'm gonna mark it on B with a little bit marking. So we'll give it like a little discount on that, and welcome in, welcome in. So we are going through the fabric that we're gonna be dropping our Facebook group. So if you love fabric, you are welcome here. So this is gonna be 7/8. So this is gonna be the perfect size for making a summer caprice and also short. Okay, so this one does not stretch, and let's check the WOF, which is the width of fabric. WOF. So let's go. And the folded is 32. So width of fabric is 64. So 32 folded. So it's 62 width of fabric. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. If you have any fabric question, do let me know. Okay, so that's number B, and then we're gonna go for C. So C is also again another twill. We're gonna see some denim later. So this is 2.5 cut, and this is kind of a wash burgundy. Look at how pretty that is. And let's check out if it's stretched or not. This one has some stretch. So this is gonna be a stretch twill. The stretch is not too much, so let's see. What kind of fabric do you recommend for babies? I will probably recommend cotton fabric. So for non-stretch, you can use the cotton fabric. For stretch, you can use the cotton lycra or cotton spandex. Usually they are 95% cotton, 5% spandex. Those are great for baby. Also, if you can splurge, like if you can spend a little more bamboo fabric, it's great. So yeah, those will be like the one I recommend. So if you check out my website, seweird.com, you'll be able to see some. Welcome in, guys. Okay, so grabbing 10 inches, this is how we check out stretch. You grab 10 inches and then you stretch to see how many inches it will go to. So it go to about 12 inches, so this is about 20% stretch. So I'll give it about 15% give and take. Okay, and then we're gonna check the width of fabric. Width of the fabric. So with the fabric, how we measure is we make sure it's a mark at edge to edge, and then at the even fold, and then we're gonna just put it on the ruler. So that is 30 inches folded, so the width of fabric will be 60 inches. So WOF is 60 inches. Hello, welcome in, guys. So we're going through the twill and the denim fabric that we will be dropped in our Facebook group. Okay, so this is the fabric card number C. So far we went over 3 pieces. We have about 30 pieces to go through, so I'm gonna try to be super fast. Oh my gosh, I messed up the flow on this. We're gonna just keep going. This one I believe is the exact same thing but different size. This is a 2-4 yard. So earlier is different yard. And then let me just make sure. Yep, this is the exact same thing. So we'll put C and D, they are exact same thing. Okay, so D again is gonna be 2-4 yard for the stretch denim fabric. Okay, welcome in, guys. Alright, so we're gonna go over number E. This is kind of exciting. So this is what we will call denim. So the difference between the twill and the denim, denim is a type of twill because how the fabric is weaved together, but the denim will have like a little bit harder material and a more rough surfacing. So it's like great for utility, great for making day-to-day jeans and just, you know, the denim look. So this one is 1 1/4. This is the cut size E, 1 1/4 cut. Let's see if it's stretched. So this does not stretch, and this is the wrong side of fabric. This is the right side. Thank you for having that heart. And I checked out the width of fabric. So this is gonna be a denim piece, cut number E, width of fabric 32 folded. So that's 64 width of fabric and no stretch. No stretch. And is it possible to make like a shirt out of denim or pure leather? Yes and no. So I made a denim t-shirt. It's actually quite thick, but that one has over 30% stretch. So it's possible. So it depends. So like this one, it doesn't stretch. So imagine you make a shirt, you probably need a button up, or otherwise how do you make your hat fit into it? Or if you make a super low cut, then it might not be the desirable design you want, because like this is a stretch fabric, right? So I can get through my hair with just like a kind of a crew neck. Well, this is a little bit lower than a crew neck. So for non-stretch fabric, you won't be able to make a crew neck t-shirt. And then instead of draping, it's gonna be like a more stiff. So definitely this one I would recommend as like a caprice, short, button up jacket, or you can even just do as a color block to make part of the garment. Okay, so we just look at this one. This is again design E, and this is gonna be a 1 1/4. This is perfect size to start any project. Okay, and then we're gonna look at this design F. This one is a smaller card. This is only 7/8, 7/8. So this is great if you are making to like a couple pair or short. And this one, again, no stretch. So this is the wrong side. This is the right side. Okay, so this right side does have some marking, so I'm gonna mark this is F that has marking. Let me check the measurement if it's included marking or not. Okay, so I will call this 26. So this one I'll call 26. That will exclude the marking. So car number half F. Car number F, we're gonna call it 26 inches. Okay, and then this is the wrong side of fabric, right side of fabric, and then no stretch. So marking drop to 26, no stretch. And then let's check out the width of fabric. If you guys have any fabric question, feel free to ask. But then in particular, we are looking at the Denim Twill drop. And then they will happen in our Facebook group. So this one's ultra wide, 34 folded. So you're looking at width of fabric 68. Okay, you're looking at width of fabric 68. Right, so let's keep moving because we have like over 30 pieces to go through, and so far we went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, let's keep going. Keep going, and then now this cut in number G. Very gorgeous color, and this is perfectly just 1 yard. Perfectly just 1 yard. Okay, so nothing is wrong with this fabric. This is the wrong side, this is the right side. Beautiful jean, and then no stretch. So this is G, no stretch. And let's check out the width of fabric. Very beautiful. Okay, so this is about 31 folded, so 62 width of fabric. 62 width of fabric. Thank you for looking at that. So again, this is the G. Right side and wrong side. Very beautiful texture. Okay. Moving on, and this is number H. This car number H. The wrong side and the right side. Okay, number H. It's also 1 yard. That's perfect. Let's see if it's stretch. So no stretch. No stretch, and I check out the width of fabric. Let's check out the width of fabric. Width of fabric, we make sure it's folded. So about 32 width of fabric, so 64. GH 64, and then no stretch. So again, this is the card number H. The right side, the wrong side. Beautiful, beautiful denim. 1 yard is perfect for just making that perfect short or caprice. Okay, this might be between a denim and a twill. So this is 1 yard and a quarter. Beautiful, and look at that selvage. Let's check out stretch. Okay, this one actually has a little stretch, but not enough to major. So you can feel like it had like a little bit extends, like a cotton spandex in it. Okay. Oh, actually I can measure it. Let's see. So HI. So this is cut I stretch twill. So holding to 10. Okay. So it go to about 12. So I'll say 15% stretch. 15% stretch, and then let's check out width of fabric. Width of fabric, so black stretch twill. This is perfect for making all kind of bottom weight. Okay, 28.5. So 57 with the fabric. So 57 with the fabric on this one. So this is card number I. Card number I. Number I. And then now we have card number J. This one feel like a denim, black denim. Okay, so this is the right side, and then I see the wrong side. This is the wrong side. So what I also noticed, the denim, the wrong side, right side usually do look different. But the twill, a lot of time they look very, very similar. So yeah, this one is a black denim, about a yard and a quarter. Okay, let's check. Any stretch? It feel like it stretch a bit. Let's see if it's enough to measure. I'm gonna grab 20 inches. Okay, 20 inches, it go to like 22, so it's like about 10%. So I would say 5 to 10%. So very little stretch, but it still gives you a little bit ease of wearing and ease of sewing. In case you know your measurements a tiny little off, it will still be able to fit, right? So that's why a lot of people like stretch, but you don't need to. So this is 60 width of fabric. So width of fabric is 60. So again, this is card number J, black stretch denim. Okay. Now let's go card number K. Just the feel, I can tell it does not stretch. This is a 1 yard denim, but it's a very beautiful color. This is the wrong side, this is the right side. Look at how beautiful that is. Okay, so let's check out the width of fabric. Seems ultra wide too. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a monster to ship it. Okay, so width of fabric is 68 HIJK. That is very wide, so you will get more out of this, and it does not stretch, and definitely nice thickness denim fabric. Okay, so again, this is card number K. Okay, card number K, no stretch, but ultra wide. Okay, so this is a light color denim. Look at how beautiful that is. So this is card number L, and this is 2 yards. And then despite the feel, I can tell it probably didn't stretch. So that's grab. I wanted to see the right side and the wrong side. All right, so this is the wrong side of fabric, and this is the right side. Very nice, lighter blue wash blue color denim, and no stretch. And with the fabric is 31, so 62 with the fabric. So no stretch, 62 with the fabric. Okay, so this is beautiful, beautiful light blue. Card number L, and that's 2 yards of the denim. Hopefully the speed is okay for you guys, and we're gonna go through some white ones. White ones are beautiful for summer. Let me make sure this one fell off. Okay, the white one I'm gonna keep it on the table so that it won't fall. So this is card number M. My fabric just keep falling. Card number M. Okay, this one feels like it might stretch. Let me check. Oh my gosh, look at that stretch. So beautiful, beautiful. You know what's good about white denim is because it also can be dye. Like you can do different dye color to it. It's gonna be so beautiful. Okay, so this is stretch. So let's take a look at the stretch. Beautiful stretch. It's actually stretched a lot. So 10 inches. It goes to almost 13. So it's almost 30% inches. You like that one, right? Yeah, so almost 30% stretch. I'm gonna call it 25% just in case. So this is card number and 25%, and it's a 2 yard card, so you can do like a lot more. Let's also check out the width of fabric. I did also notice a lot of the stretch one are a little bit shorter in the width of fabric, almost following the knit fabric. So this one is 27 folded, so that's 56 width of fabric. So this one is 56 width of fabric, which is still great. It's not like shorter than anything. If you're used to sewing woven from, for example, quilting woven, those are still like a great treat. Okay, I'm gonna put it to there because it's white, putting on top of that. Okay, this one also feel like it could be stretched. I'm just gonna complete color a little bit. You can see this one is a little bit brighter white. This one have a little bit cream white. Okay, so just for color comparison. Actually, I'm gonna do this folded like this. Okay, but this one also feel my stretch. Let's see if I feel right. Okay, so very little, so I wouldn't call it stretch. And this one feels a little bit smooth as well. So this is between twill. So 2 yard twill, but it's ultra wide. Let's check this one. You'll get more out of this because it's a wider width of fabric. Let's check this width of fabric folded. Okay, so 32 folders. So this one is I try to get LM. So no stretch. I'm gonna call it no stretch, and 62 width of fabric. 62 width of fabric. Beautiful, beautiful, like a cream white. Okay, and next piece is a P. P again is like a little bit brighter white. That's compared to the previous one. P compared to M. Very close, but P still a little bit more creamer than the M. So this is P. Okay, I take a look at the P to see stretch info. Okay, so again, it doesn't stretch, so I think P is also a type of twill because it had one side that have kind of the denim, the weaving, and then one side has a little bit more smooth. So this is beautiful, beautiful. A lot of people use twill and denim for both jacket and bottom weight. So 2 yarn P, be like no stretch, and with the fabric seem to be ultra white too. So let's see. Yep, 64 with the fabric. So this one is 64 with the fabric. Let's see. So both A and P are 2 yards and beautiful quantity. So this is 2 3/4. OP. We're gonna call this Q. And this one has an oatmeal color. I don't know if you can see. And then it have like some of the little oatmeal speck. Like some of the organic fabric had that feel. But I don't know if they're organic because they don't really tell me. And it stretches and it feels very white too. So let me take a look. First, let's measure the stretch percentage. So from 0, it go to 0, it go to almost like 12. I'll call it 15%. Okay, 15%. It's not like a whole lot, like a little bit, like a 15%. Okay. And with the fabric, ooh, this one with the fabric is 62. So it not only stretches, it also have 62 with the fabric. So this is great. Let me flip the screen so you can kind of see it better. Okay. Okay. So just to show you the texture so you can see it better. Okay. Let's compare to P. P is like a little bit cream white, but this one definitely has a more oatmeal, and then P is smooth, no different color, and you can see Q had all those like a speck as if it's like an organic fabric. Okay, so just wanted to show that difference. Okay, so Q is a stretch and then had like an oatmeal speck. So when I probably gonna drop tomorrow after I can take some pictures. And then this is 2 and 7A. Also feel ultra wide. Also have that oatmeal speck, like organic looking thing. This is 60, well, 66 width of fabric. Oh, cute. This is R. This one is R. So 66 width of fabric, which is wider, and I think this one might not stretch. Yep, so this one doesn't stretch, so it looks like the last cut, but wider and no stretch. So let's compare side to side. So Q and R. Q with the fabric 62 and it has some stretch. R with the fabric is ultra wide 66 but no stretch. Okay, but they have a very similar look in person. Okay, so let's continue. QR. Next we should go for S. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is called S. This one feel like it's gonna stretch. So this is a twill fabric because it has a little bit more smooth facing, and this is a 2 yards. Okay, the stretch is amazing, amazing stretch. So bottom weight, twill fabric, and I see the width of fabric. Sorry, width of fabric is so 50 width of fabric. 50, and then I see the stretch info. 0 to 10. So it go to 30%. So let's call it 25%. That's an amazing one. Yeah, really nice and stretchy. And we're gonna call this cut number, oh my gosh. Cut number S, 2 yards. 2 yard, cut number S. Okay. S. Okay, and then this is T. T, I actually have to like took out the label. T is actually a cement color, kind of similar but different. Okay, and very stretchy. And then again, I love it. Like when it's like a better kind of maker, you can see that on the salvage. Okay, kind of like a suiting company would do that. So the width of fabric is only 46, but the stretch is great. Almost like a khaki color, khaki color. So from 10, we go to 13. So yeah, I'm gonna call it 25%. QRST. This is 1.5 yard. 1.5 yard. 46 width of fabric and then 25% stretch. Okay. What I'm making. So we are actually just showing the twill and denim fabric that will be dropped in the Seweird Facebook group. So it's a private group for any of those people who are interested in sewing with the Seweird fabric. Okay. So currently we are going through the different fabric cut. Okay, so this is a big cut. This is cut number U, and this is 3 yard. And this is definitely like a denim. It's like a more rougher material, and then beautiful back. This is very hard to source because color denim are really hard to find. So the wrong side and the right side. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't think it stretches. Yeah, and thank you for coming by, guys. And from 0 to 4, this is QRSTU. So this is cut number U. 66 width of fabric and no stretch. And this is gonna be 3-4 yard of beautiful, beautiful color denim. Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is gonna be card number V. So it definitely, we call it bottom weight. We don't really say winter or summer because weather, while it's winter, it's very light. So we call it bottom weight. Bottom weight just basically meaning it's pretty heavy duty. A lot of people also use denim and twill to make back because they are so durable. So for twill and denim, you can make bottom, like shorts, capris, jeans, also jackets, utility bags. It's just like, unlimited backpack. There's just a lot of options you can do. This one, it feel like a denim because it's like a little bit rough, but I also want to say it's between twill and denim. So I also say that because the wrong side and right side are almost exactly the same color, which make me think it might be a twill, but it definitely feel like a denim. Okay. So this is 3 yard and this is card number V. V for victory. And let's see how big is the width of fabric. Width of fabric 68, so very like a lot. So it's basically you get more out of 1 yard. And let's see, I don't think it stretches. Yeah, so no stretch. Just a very, very beautiful piece. This is my only color on this actually. And then the last card is only color on that one as well. For this draw in particular, I am not getting fat roll like in the back. I'm only getting per card because it's like really hard to source different denim fabrics. So I just had the chance to do that. So it's gonna be a very nice rare treat as a drop. Okay, so from now on, I'm gonna call them D1 because I ran all the alphabet A to Z, right? We already used V and I still have 11 cards. So we're gonna call it D1 to D11. So from here, it's gonna be called D1. Okay, so let me just make a list. I'm gonna call it D1. So D1, for sure, this is denim and this is 1.5 cards. No stretch, and this is the wrong side fabric, this is the right side. Beautiful denim fabric and such a durable quality too. Okay, let's check the width of fabric. I want to make sure edge to be fair. Edge to edge, and then ruler 0 to 29. So this is 58 width of fabric. So no stretch, 58 width of fabric. Beautiful D1 card. Okay, so this is D1. Okay, and this is D2. D2. Another beautiful one. This one is they say 1.5 yards. Let's check. I don't understand the notes. Okay, yeah, so this is 1.5 yards. Okay, so 1.5 yards, so 1.5. So this is about 1.5 yards. Okay, 1.5 yards. Okay, I'm making such a mess. Okay. The right side of fabric, the wrong side. So denim fabric, the wrong side is like so beautiful too. Love, love denim fabric. This one does not stretch, but it has such a nice hem for the inside too. So I took my teenager son to shopping for jeans. Some are really nice. And I want to say all the denim I'm dropping in there are really nice quality too. So this is 31 folded, so that's 62 width of fabric. So D2 is 62 width of fabric. So no stretchy and 62 width of fabric. So again, your D2 is about a 1.5 yard. So D3 is 1 yard. D3 is 1 yard. This is a beautiful color, more on the black. Okay. And then no stretchy. So D3, no stretch. And I check the width of fabric. So far we have been more locked on stretch twill. So this one is 31 folded, so 62 inches. 62 inches. So D3, D3. Oh. And then this is D4. Look at that beautiful, beautiful blue. Oh my gosh. And this one feel like, okay, so it does not stretch, but you can see how it's weaved, right? You can see how it's weaved. You can see all that denim weave and then that Y, make it that so pretty. Love that. So this is the wrong side of fabric. This is the right side. Okay. Let's check, and no stretch on this one. D4. Very beautiful blue. No stretch, and width of fabric is 29 folded. So 58 width of fabric. No stretch. Okay. So keep this one in mind. This is D4. D4. And D5. This one I feel a little soft. I feel it might stretch. Ah, no, it doesn't stretch, but it have a little bit softer hand, so it would be actually comfortable to wear. This is nice. This feel like chambray just got added on, that kind of feel. So let's check the width of fabric. In case you don't know chambray, chambray usually looks like a denim, but it's like a apparel weight cotton fabric. This is 32 folded, so width of fabric 32 folded is 64, and then no stretch. So this is your right side of fabric, and this is the wrong side of fabric. Oh, and Sarah. Yeah, so I have to like get close to see who's and I'm so glad. Earlier we have like a rush of people, so I'm just trying to ignore them. And then now I see. Yeah, I just like talk to my Seweird people. When it's like a bunch of rush, I think it's just like, YouTube try to bring traffic on like channels, I guess. So this is D5, D5. Okay, let's go for D6. D6 is 1.5 yard, 1.5 yard. This one feel a little bit stiffer than the last one for sure. Okay. So no stretch. Oh, and then once in a while you will see like they might have cut notes, but I don't know what they are, and I don't think that affect any of the right side. So let's see. This one is 67.5 folded. So 52. D6 52 with the fabric and no stretch. No stretch. So if you are talking about the weight, so like this one will be the thicker weight than the last one, if that's what you are wondering too. Okay, and then this one is called D6, 1.5 yard, 1.5 yard. Okay, so this is D7, D7. Okay, so when I take picture, I will probably have my Seweird sticker, and I'm gonna put the one that's nearby it on the top, so you can kind of see the color variation too. So what most likely is I will make the album, and I'll tell people cannot clean yet. And then once I update all the info, I say to be fair, we will clean at certain time, so everyone notified the time to start cleaning. Anything before that, then I just not gonna count it. Okay, so that way I think it'll be more fair. Everyone hopefully had a chance to look at the video to see more info. But then I will also be putting all my width of fabric info there as well. Okay, so this one is D7, and width of fabric is about 62. D7 about, and then no stretch, 62 width of fabric. The right side and the wrong side. Beautiful, right? Beautiful denim. No stretch. And that is D7. D7. And then we have D8. D8. So I purposely pull like a whole bunch of darker jean together because that way when I do the color comparison, it will be kind of just together without having any confusion. So D8, I check, no stretch, wrong side, right side. So very beautiful denim color for sure. 31, so that's 62. No stretch. So like darker denim is kind of the denim I like, but I think a lot of people, actually people all like different things, so it's hard to say. So again, this is the D8, D8. And let's go for D9, D9. This is 1¼ yard. Wrong side of fabric, right side of fabric. Okay. Very sturdy too, again. And then, oh, there is like a marking here. So, like, how much in? So, like about 3-4 inches in, there is like a marking. I don't know if you can see that. I wonder if that can get washed off. Okay, but I'm gonna write it on my D9 marking. So for the marking, I'll do it a little bit less as well. Okay, so this is almost 31 folded, so 60, almost 62, we'll call it 61. 61 with the fabric. Okay, 61 with the fabric. So this is D9, D9. And yeah, like I said, so far we have more luck on stretch twill, not so much on the stretch denim. So this is D10, D10. Okay, D10 here also have marking that I think can be, I wonder if it's just like marking by nail. No. So yeah, I think it might wash out, but I'm just gonna mark it. D10 also have marking. When I take picture, I'll try to make sure I include that. And this is the right side of fabric and wrong side. Very beautiful color. Very beautiful thickness too. Okay, it doesn't stretch. And I love like, you know, those thread. You can see how it's like weaved together. This one I feel ultra wide though. Ultra wide. So 31 folders. Oh, 62 with the fabric. For some reason it feels very wide, but 62. 62 is not bad. It's still a lot wider than the regular knit fabric. So this is D10. D10. The size is 1½ yard. 1½ yard. With a little marking. And then this is D11. D11. This is just 1 yard. D11. And I think it has a little marking here too. Can you see that? A little bit. I'm gonna put a note. D11 marking just so that I can take pictures. Doesn't stretch. I almost thought it would stretch. It just had a little bit that feel. Width of fabric is 30.5 folded, so 61 width of fabric. 61 width of fabric. This is the wrong side, I mean right side, and this is the wrong side. Very beautiful, beautiful. So D11. And then D12. D12 might be a twill. D12. I somehow marked it wrong. D12 looks like a twill. Looks like a twill. So you can see there's like weaving like this way on the right side. And then wrong side smooth. but it almost feels like a denim too. So, like I said, denim is a type of twill. So we can safe to say all are twill fabric, but supposedly denim give you that more rough texture on the right side. This one kind of feel like it. Oh, and this is 66 width of fabric, very wide. And then this is D12. D12, 66 width of fabric. Okay, no stretch info. Okay, so this is your right side, this is the wrong side. You see how the right side, wrong side almost similar, except it kind of have the different finishing, like more smooth and more rough. Okay, and that concludes everything we have for the live. Yay! So I will be working on the picture tomorrow. My little helper, my daughter, she's not feeling too good, so we might end the day early. Yeah, but today it's also like music day for my both kids. So being a busy morning, and we're gonna be continue busy in the afternoon. So thank you so much for joining me live. Do pop any question if you have, and everything again. I'll be taking picture and we'll do Facebook album, and then I will tell people not ready to clean until so and so time, so that we give enough time to look at the video and for everyone to kind of thinking, looking at the sizes. So it's more semi-planned, not super impulsive buy. Okay, so thank you so much again for joining. I'm so happy I have some so weirdo here with me. Thank you. And I will be linking this video. Yes, I'll be linking this video to the Facebook album. And that's how I usually do. I used to post video in Facebook, but they only allow like 30 days for the video. So those eventually might go to the website. And on the website, if I do list them, I'll probably marking them as how I mark them on the item too. Looking forward to the sale. Yay! Thank you guys, and happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining. Bye guys. Bye bye bye. Are you sure you want to stop? Yes. Bye.